All right, y'all. Looks like we've got a great matchup here. A little home game we got going on against Ohio State. 99 versus a 99 overall. So that'll be a pretty good game we got going on over here. We'll see what happens. But Ohio State was a pretty good team last year, so wouldn't surprise me if this one came down to it. We'll see what happens.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes on the field first today. And each offense features a star tight end. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
He shreds the tackle. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And the tailbacks got it again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Migs offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. But you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Dumps it down to the back. Clock. He's stopping Buck. This offense is threatening now to plus 43.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket, using his legs here. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Navy is lined up quickly here.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Breaks free. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They stop him quickly, but not before a gain down to 6. It's first and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got first and goal.
The midshipmen come to the line on first and goal. He hands it off from the gun. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Navy.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Looking to chuck it again. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. They'll run the option. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
We'll try to run it with the option. He breaks free. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
And looking to throw now on first down. Escapes the pocket. Finding space at the 20. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And Kirk, it's Navy in the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Navy 7, Ohio State 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Second down, looking to throw it. Caught by the receiver. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Walker. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. And they misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw again. Just gets in the way, taking a shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just exactly what you'd expect to see from Navy. Tough, physical running, and a first down to keep those sticks moving.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll throw it now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Pass complete. It's second down now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be incomplete. Tried to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They bring him down after a short gain there.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Touchdown, Navy! This offense is still clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the quarterback keeps it here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Breaks free.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
Oh, the pass is picked off. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And there's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Catch made wide open way downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Tech on the PHC again, and it's 28-0. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis.
The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Sticking with the running game. Fighting him off. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He's going to pull it down and run. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Navy is lined up quickly here.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Breaks into the clear. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They're going to run the option. They'll toss it to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Brings up third down.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. Touchdown, midshipman. This offense really clicking. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Ohio State, 0.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Motion now from the tight end. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? The receiver makes the catch. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Navy is lined up quickly here.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together.
It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Navy.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touch. They'll start at the 25. final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass caught. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. The back's got it. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Brings up second down.
That completion makes it second and short. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What were the...
He's picked for a third time tonight. Could take it all the way.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. And take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And he's brought down out at the 46.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set. Here's second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. And they get the completion. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Navy.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
They're setting out to try the PAT. extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ohio State, 0.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that's another sack for this defense. They have pressured this quarterback from the start to near the end. And the crazy thing is, they've shut this offense down. Would you have expected that with this kind of quarterback play that we've seen from this guy, that he wouldn't put a point up on the board?
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He finds some space. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense picks it up on the run. Oh, look at the big fella trying to get all the way home. Can he make it? Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Ohio State, 7.
Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Navy is lined up quickly here.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to the lead. This one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit.
All right, y'all. That's going to be it for right now. We'll probably get back on here and do a little bit of our Nebraska Dynasty. Might do 1 or 2 games over there. We'll see what happens. But that's going to be it for right now. And, yep, we'll see you here in a little bit. Appreciate you stopping in and checking out the stream. Peace.